You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 67 degrees going into a high of 80. So I'm talking about beautiful day. Hope you guys are still staying safe. We still got that old devil running around here, Corona. She's still wreaking havoc. However, I got some news this morning. I'm on a Tuesday morning conference call at 8:30 every Tuesday morning. And there were a couple of doctors on the call, and they were sharing some information about the call with us. And so some of the things that they said, and it was like, wow, I didn't know that. So, when they tell you to make sure that you wear your mask outside, they're saying that because we have found out through medical testing that the virus stays in the air for 3 hours. So if someone sneezes or coughs in the air, the virus is floating around for 3 hours. We've also found that even though they keep telling us do social distancing, stay 6 feet apart, if someone sneezes, the virus can travel up to 27 feet. Now, if you have your mask on, you have a better chance of surviving getting it, but do know that 6 feet is like the marker, but it can actually travel up to 27 feet. So you talking about she's something else, man. She is really something else. So just be mindful of that. If you go outside, I don't care if you're going walking. Like yesterday, I went walking. My husband and I. My daughter's like, you wear your mask to go walking? I was like, yep. I didn't know why. I just know that they were saying wear your mask. So this morning on the call, we actually found out that you want to wear your mask because it does stay in the air for 3 hours. So just be mindful of that because you don't know who came before you and sneezed. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? So you want to just be careful. You just want to be careful of that. So keep your mask on even when you go outside. I also heard that if you're going to make a homemade mask, although bandanas are good, the cotton in the bandanas is not really tight enough, like woven tight enough. But they said a really good T-shirt is a better mask than a bandana. So if you got one of them really thick, heavy duty T-shirts, like one of them kinds that don't shrink, don't move, like it's like wearing like a paper bag almost, one of them really heavy, thick ones, that could be a good mask for you. So keep that in mind as well. Also, if you're gonna make a homemade mask, one of the doctors was saying you could get a coffee filter and put between the layers of your mask because coffee filters are really good at catching stuff. So this is a great opportunity. If you're gonna make your mask at home, sew in a coffee filter in between the fabric. That way you'll have more protection. So these are just some tips. I hope this helps you because someone shared it with me. So I want to make sure that I bring it and share it with you. Every time I get something here, I want to share it because I want to tell you, and I can't emphasize this enough, this virus is real. I've lost a family member who we love dearly to the virus, and we can't even go to the funeral. That's just 3 hours away from where I live at. That's the sad part. The sad part is that we lost him. The other sad part is that I can't be there with my aunt, and we can't even attend his homegoing ceremony. So know that this thing is real. It's not playing games. It does not discriminate. Because you can see that just yesterday, the Prime Minister in England is in ICU. Now, I remember when he got diagnosed, he was on the news talking about it. Now he's in ICU. They say he's doing better. Preferably, he will make a full recovery, but it does not discriminate. Prince Charles has it. It does not discriminate. Idris Elba had it. Kevin Durant had it. It does not discriminate. It does not. So make sure that you're taking all the necessary precautions to keep yourself and your family and your friends protected. So anything that I can get to bring back to you on this show, I will do that. Whatever I think is going to help you stay safe, I will definitely do that. Now, let's move on, y'all. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this today because I want to talk about some good stuff for a change. First of all, I want to give a happy anniversary shout out to Janice and Dwayne Rogers. Happy anniversary. Today is their anniversary, y'all. Wish you many, many more, baby. Many, many more. Because anything could happen. But I wish you plenty of love and many, many more. Janice and Dwayne Rogers. Happy anniversary. It doesn't say how long they've been together. It just says their anniversary. And I want to wish them a happy anniversary. All right. Today is National. Guess what it is, y'all? National Beer Day. Now, here's the thing. I'm not telling you to go out and drink a whole lot of beer. I'm just telling you that today is National Beer Day. I don't like beer. My daughter was just telling me that she went to a restaurant and they had some sour beer. She said it was kind of sweet. She's like, it actually tastes pretty decent. Now, here's the funny thing about me, right? So when I hear about beer with sugar in it, I think that's just a cooler. Like, you know what I mean? Like a cooler. Remember, coolers came out, you know, it was like the sweet beer. Because that's what I think of. When I hear like, oh, the beer had, you know, it was sweet. It had this in it, had that. I'm like, that's a cooler. People won't say that. I'm just saying. Sound like a cooler to me. All right, let's get on to our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. And today is Tuesday, April the 7th. Yep, April the 7th. That's what the day is. And we're going to kick it off like we always do. And that's with Aries. Be prepared to neutralize any threats. Renovations to your domestic scene will pay high rewards. Don't be alarmed. Okay, so listen, Aries, I don't know what the threat is today, but be prepared to neutralize it. Slap it down. All right, Taurus, your magnetic, outgoing personality will capture hearts. Outings with relatives or friends will provide you with stimulating conversation. You can beautify your surroundings by renovating or redecorating. All right, listen, I don't know where you're going, Taurus, you and your family and your friends. But put your mask on. That's all I'm saying. Put the mask on, put the mask on, put the mask on. 27 feet, 3 hours. 327, just remember that, 327. 3 hours, 27 feet. Keep that in mind, 327. Maybe want to play that in the lottery too. 327. If that comes out, I'm going to scream. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Gemini, you can count on getting a pat on the back for your efforts. Work quietly on your own. Encourage youngsters in your family. So listen, you're going to get a pat on the back today for work well done. It's always nice to recognize folks when they do something well. So Gemini, if you're doing something well today, you probably going to get a pat on your back. So that's a good thing. It's a real good thing. Leo, a long discussion is in order if you wish to clear the air. Added knowledge will give you the edge when dealing with peers. Tell it like it T.I. is. Tell it like it is. Listen, Leos normally do. If they got something to say, they're going to say it. So today, Michael Thyssen and the stars will give you permission to tell it like it T.I. is. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is, y'all. All right, Leo, tell it like it is. Now listen here. But let me just say this. Even though you tell it like it is, you may rub some people the wrong way. So be prepared for that too. That wasn't in the horoscope. I'm just saying that. Virgo, you're best not to confront situations that deal with in-laws or relatives. Compromise will be necessary. You will learn a great deal from the foreigners you meet. Okay. All right, listen. Dealing with your in-laws or relatives today, don't do it. Don't do it today, Virgo. It's not in the stars for you. You got to live with these folks, especially right now. If y'all all quarantined together, don't do it. Just think about the compromise that may be necessary. Just don't confront the situation. Just let it go. I know sometimes Virgos want to hold on to stuff forever. Let it go today. I'm just telling you. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Mike Tyson. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You might find group functions tiring. Don't let your partner goad you into wearing your heart on your sleeve. You will be extremely sensual. Take precautions and don't take any risks. Okay, listen. It's okay to be sensual. Put the mask on. Cover up. Take precaution, cover up. Sensual, yes. Protection, yes. Precautions, yes. Risk, no. You got a couple monsters flying around, Libra. Cover up everything. So I'm just saying. Scorpio, don't expect anyone else to pay your bills for you. A change is as good as rest. Looking for a change? Yep. Don't go looking for change. It's as good as rest, though. Problems with financial investment could make you nervous. Okay. Let's hope that your financial investments don't cost you too much, Scorpio. See, can you recover? Consult a professional. If you don't know what's going on, always consult a professional. And somebody that gave you a good referral. Somebody that you know, love, and trust referred you. Not just any professional. You want to get a referral. Sagittarius, try not to be too overbearing where family is concerned. Your energetic nature and ability to initiate projects will add to your popularity. You can ask for favors and get sound advice from close friends or relatives. All right, don't be too overbearing, Sagittarius. Don't try to make people do it your way. Don't do it. Not today. Let them do stuff their way. You know what I'm saying? All right. Capricorn, trips will be enjoyable and communication with your lover will clear up any misconceptions. You might find it difficult to control your emotions. Old friends may not like your choices. Well, they don't like your choices. Oh, well, so what? You trying to get your stuff right with your people, your love. Now, listen, take a trip, right? I don't know where you're going to go. Because my husband was saying yesterday he can't wait to go somewhere. I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to wait till it just burn off. Like people, yeah. You know, this is a place we go here in Georgia. It's called Lake Oconee. And it's a hotel on the lake, which is very, very nice. And it's literally, we could walk out the back door by the pool, and my husband's on the lake. He likes to fish. Me personally, I could sit down there, read a book, sit by the pool, read a book. You know, they got a good restaurant that we ate at. It was delicious in Lake Oconee. The food was great. So that's the first trip we taking. And it's an hour and a half away. So we're going to get in the car. We're going to take a long country drive to Lake Oconee. And we're going to relax for like 5 days. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Soon as Corona go back into her cave. I'm just saying. All right, Aquarius. Pleasure trips will promote new romantic encounters. I don't know what the trip is, though. A little rest would do wonders. Don't confide in anyone for the time being. Listen, Aquarius, keep your business to yourself. And be careful about those romantic trips. I don't know where you're traveling to, but just be careful. Just be careful. And my fellow fish Pisces, think twice before you volunteer information. A long, quiet walk alone may help you sort out your thoughts. You may have difficulties with someone you live with who lives with you. I'm not accepting that, fish. I don't know about you. It's love and light and peace and joy in my house. Happiness, peace, joy, love, and light in my house. We ain't bringing in no difficulties with nobody. We bind and cast out all difficulties in our family. I don't know about you, fish. I'm casting them out. Yeah. And here's the other thing. Think twice before you volunteer information today, my fellow fish. Keep your business to yourself. That's all I'm saying. Keep your business to yourself. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again on tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Mike Tyson. And let's get on to some news you can use. All right, so the thing is, Home Aid Atlanta has collected essential items for homeless moms, and the organization is not planning for COVID-19 to slow them down. They're saying, you know what, we're not going to slow them. You're not slowing us down. We got to keep it moving. So this year's drive, Home Aid executive said, may be more important than any drive before. And after giving the desperation of the population, the drive benefits. Because you know right now, it benefits moms and babies and it helps provide essential needs. But because of this pandemic, they may have to reach out to help other folks. You know what I mean? Because it's rough right now. Yep. It said, as we all work together to figure out ways to live and work differently, the virtual drive could prove they're doing a virtual drive to be our most successful essential drive yet. They're doing a virtual drive, which is really cool. Home Aid Atlanta's 19th annual essential drive and more to collect diapers and baby wipes for women, infants, and toddlers experiencing homelessness meant to overlap with Mother's Day is going to keep going, but it's going to be virtual. Information on how to join the drive is available at Home Aid website, and that's homeaidatlanta.org. So you can go there and find out more information on how to join the virtual event. It's a virtual event this year, so that's a good thing. They're looking for diapers, infant pull-ups, and overnight baby wipes, sanitation items needed during the COVID-19 crisis. So they need you to donate if you want to donate. They're also saying that some of the stuff is going to be shipped directly from Amazon to some of the organizations that are participating with this event. Amazon Smile. I don't know if I love Amazon. I'm not ashamed to say it. I love Amazon. So when you go to Amazon, there's a pop-up that pop up and say, do you want to participate in Amazon Smile? And what happens is when you spend money with Amazon, part of that money, a portion of that goes towards Amazon Smile, which helps fund donations like what I'm talking about right now. So just remember that if you're still on there shopping on Amazon, if Amazon Smile pop up, just click yes. We do it all the time, and we shop on Amazon all the time. Like, my whole family loves Amazon. I like Amazon. So anyway, if you want to participate in the Essentials Drive presented by Home Aid Atlanta, go to www.homeaidatlanta.org. Homeaidatlanta.org. Yep. This is going to help them. It's going to help them help other folks. That's the people helping people. You know, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. The pollen here today must be bad, man, because my throat is dry and itchy. Yeah, I hate that. Like, but ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, it's nature. It's nature. All right, so with the pandemic episode going on right now, this pandemic thing, this coronavirus, it's really changing the way we do a lot of stuff. You know, it's time for election. This is an election year. We have elections being held in May. And so right now, the Gwinnett County could close early voting site, the Gwinnett County Fairground, as a new site in response to the coronavirus pandemic. They said that yesterday in a meeting. Yeah. Yep. The county plan for in-person changes have been made to formalize. The Gwinnett County Board of Voter Registrations and Elections met yesterday via video conference to discuss May primary, for which early voting begins April 27th, but they're saying they may close some of the early voting polls and move over to the fairground. Now, I don't know how that's going to fare with people who don't live in this area. So maybe they're talking about just in this area. Like if you close early voting across Gwinnett County, it must be this area. The county expects to implement social distancing measures at in-person early voting locations, which could cut down on the number of poll workers and machines in the room. 2 poll workers typically sit at a 6-foot table at the entrance of early voting locations, and 2 voting machines are typically put on another 6-foot table. So now they will likely be reduced in order to maintain a distance of 6 feet between people whenever possible. But they're thinking really hard about, coming to Gwinnett County Fairgrounds. Royston said she's concerned 3 early voting locations, the Kueller Park Activity Building, Mountain Park Activity Building, and Shorty Howell Park Activity Building are not conducive to allow social distancing. Well, I guess if you kind of listen, if Kroger can figure out how to do it, they can figure out how to do this thing at the parks, right? We're going to get to Kroger in a minute. But Kroger done figured it out. You go inside Kroger's, they have little things on the floor that say, stop here. And you can't get to the next person until they get off that next blue mark. I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna post that today because I had my husband take a picture. Yep. So anyway, there may be some changes in where we do early voting. So you do early voting. Now, if you don't want to go out and do early voting, all cast your ballots. Like right now, I've never done a write-in ballot, but I'm going to do my ballot. My mail-in ballot today and put it in the mail along with everybody in my house. We're all doing them. So this is an opportunity. So if you don't want to go out in person and do it, you can do your ballots. I'm sure they came in the mail to you, which gives you the opportunity to still do your actually vote, but you don't have to go to the polls. You can mail it in. Yep. They want to do the Gwinnett County fairgrounds because it's a big open space, and that gives you more room for social distancing, which is what they're trying to do. But just remember, 327, 3 hours, 27 feet. So remember that. Anyway, the board will meet again on April 21st to finalize the early voting plan. So stay tuned for more about that. I'll bring it to you as they bring it to me. And we'll find out exactly how we're going to be able to voting or not early voting. You know what I'm saying? But I'll bring it to you. All right, I'm going to a song after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You'll listen to the Good Morning Gwinnett show.
Too many go without welcome. Too many feel that they're let down. So tell me what's it to you? So many raised having nothing, far away from a good thing. Tell me what we should do. Come alive, calling. Come alive, calling. I know there's something that we could do. Come alive, light it. Come alive, fight it. You know it's up to me and you. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. To trust in love. We're still claiming the old ways, hanging on to the bad days. We could be so much more now. We should care about tomorrow. Stop the acting of sorrow. Time to open the door now. Come alive, calling. Come alive, calling. I know there's something that we could do. Come alive, light it. Come alive, fight it. You know it's up to me and you. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. It's time. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. It's time to trust in love. Let's keep moving on. Moving on. You better move on, baby, and trust in love. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. It's time. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. It's time to trust in love. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. It's time. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. It's time to trust in love.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Curran giving you the daily horoscopes brought to. No, I'm so wrong. Give you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Ooh, I'm just all over the place. All right, so Kroger's are now starting today. It is enacting customer capacity limits at all its stores nationwide, according to a press release from the company. Starting today, Kroger will begin to limit the number of customers to 50% of international building codes calculated capacity to allow for proper physical distancing in every store. See, that's what I'm saying. So you can tell me Kroger can do it, we can do it. Kroger ain't playing no games, right? First of all, Kroger's have the little blue thing. So when you go inside Kroger's, it's like walking on a road map. It's like when you get to close to the counter, there's one in the back and one right by the counter and one at the end of the counter. Say, stop here. Stop here, stop here. So every time someone moves off a blue spot on the floor, then you can move up. You can't move up until they move. So now it's not like you're on that back. So you got your cart in between you and the person. So that gives you that 6 feet you need. But remember, 327. 3 hours, 27 feet. Anyway, Kroger's introduction of customer capacity limits is one way we are doing our part to flatten the curve while operating as an essential business, providing our customers with access to fresh, affordable food and products. Mary Ellen Addick, Kroger's Senior Vice President of Operations, said, during this national pandemic, we are committed to adopting preventive measures to help protect the safety and health of our associates, customers, and communities. So kudos to you for taking the necessary step, Kroger's. Thank God, because my husband loves Kroger's. That's his thing. Yep. So they're going to be limited to the number of people that can actually go in the store. Right? And then you have these blue markers on the floor to make sure you stay your distance, 6 feet distance apart. So now, it's one person per 120 square feet. So now a whole bunch of people can't be in there at the same time. Cannot. I haven't given you any national news outside of coronavirus in a while, so let me give you some national news. So civil rights icon John Lewis endorses Joe Biden for the presidential run. Yep. So he has put out his endorsement of Joe Biden. So I guess we're about to trying to get back to high gear right now. Yeah. I guess we're about to go into high gear with our elections. Remember, I just talked about voting. So if you got a ballot at home, don't wait till the last minute to put it out. I'm gonna work on hours today. We're gonna do double duty. Like, we're gonna do double. So we're gonna fill it out, scan it, so we'll have it and send it via scan, and also send it in via mail. We want to make sure it gets the way it's got to go, because we'll have some nonsense. Listen, it's a presidential election. Of course, we're gonna have nonsense. We're gonna have some nonsense. So just be prepared for that. Anyway, so I talked about the Gwinnett referendum. Apparently, the Gwinnett commissioners remain on track to put the transit expansion on the November ballot. But they did so by delaying a final decision about exactly what will be in the referendum. So it's going to be on the ballot. They're saying it's going to be on time. It's going to be on the ballot. But they don't know exactly what's going to. Commissioners will vote today to approve the comprehensive project list that will be sent to the ATL approval. Any projects that go before the voters in November must be on the list and approved by the 16-member board of business leaders and government officials. So it's on the list. It's going to be on the ballot. They just haven't decided exactly what's going to be in there yet in the referendum, but it's going to be there. The list commission decided on Thursday, though, has more than they can afford. Well, okay, so they're gonna have to. I guess they're gonna spend some time cutting it down. If it's got too much stuff in it, that we can't afford them. Should they have to take some stuff out? I know one of the things they were saying was, let's take heavy rail out, because heavy rail was like $1 billion or $1.2 billion. They could take that money and break it up and put it towards other things. But some commissioners want heavy rail, and now it's a question of, will we have heavy rail or not? So I know that was some talk that they talked about last week. I talked about that last week about heavy rail. Will it be there or not? Commissioner Nash was kind of tossing around that maybe it won't be there. All right, so they're saying, they chose to include what they called an aspirational heavy rail MARTA extension to Gwinnett Place Mall in their proposal, while also moving forward with a transit plan that assumes there will be no heavy rail in the county at all. A bus that connects Gwinnett County and to Athens also made the list. So they're going to vote on that today. We'll know more about it later on. If you want to read the full story, you can go to ajc.com for the full story there. I can't read it all, y'all. It's a lot. Just know that you have the opportunity to vote on it. The voters, Gwinnett Connect plan got voted down last year. So we're going to see how this plan pans out. It's a long story. I cannot read it all. some people had issues with it because they were saying, they felt like it was going to bring in riffraff. Some felt like they just didn't want to be a part of MARTA. I had a chance to talk to Commissioner Nash, and she was telling me the reason that she thought it was a good plan was because the second plan that was in place was worse. She felt like being able to give us a little bit more flexibility working with MARTA versus working with ATL. I forgot what it's called, ATL something. So we'll see. We'll see how the people going to vote, because it's up to the people, y'all. It's up to the people. That's us. That is us. We are the people. We're in this together as well. All right, so Little Burn demolishes old police building to move forward with the public pavilion. Yep. Demolition on the former Little Burn Municipal Complex, which housed the city's police and court services, began late March. Evaluations by 2 structural engineers determined it would be too cost prohibitive to alter the existing building for another use. So they tore it down. That's the bottom line. They tore it down. Now that relocation of the police department to a new facility on Lawrenceville Highway is complete, the city is moving forward with plans to build an open-air pavilion at Lilburn City Park. The Calvin Fawcett Pavilion will be 3,000 square feet. It'd be a 3,000 square foot facility and will include restrooms and public amenities. I love the parks down here. I think they are so beautiful. I think they are. Like when I moved here and I saw how beautiful the parks were, I was like, these are the most beautiful parks I've ever seen. They had swimming pools. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that is wonderful. Like, to me, that was wonderful. Some people may think not, but I was like, this is great. So now it's going to be a new pavilion going up over there. Yep. Let's talk about this. This is pretty cool. So a Meadow Creek High School media specialist was named the nation's top librarian by magazine that covers education. That is nice. That is really nice. Cicely Lewis began the Read Woke program at Norcross Bay School, which gained national attention for its focus on spotlighting authors and perspectives of marginalized members of society. This month, the School Library Journal and Scholastic named her 2020 School Librarian of the Year. The award recognizes kindergarten through 12th grade library professionals for outstanding achievement and exemplary use of 21st century tools and services to engage children and teens towards fostering multiple literacies. Congratulations, Ms. Cicely Lewis, for being nominated for Librarian of the freaking Year. That is amazing. You know what? Because she's teaching our kids and she's utilizing the tools and techniques and strategies that we have at our hand. We have a lot. Yep. So Lewis will be featured on the cover of the April 2020 issue of SLJ and received $2,500 in cash and $2,500 worth of digital or print products for her media center. She also has been invited to the 2020 Scholastic Independent Reading Summit, a professional learning conference designed to provide educators with the latest practices, research for encouraging independent reading in their schools. Meadow Creek High School also will receive free books as a part of the Scholastic author and John Schumer, as a part of the special literacy event at a later date. Congratulations on that. Congratulations. Let's give her a round of applause for educating our kids, y'all. Gotta keep them educated. Gotta keep them inspired. We have to. We have to. All right, so listen, I'm going to go to a song. I don't have a lot of news. Like, there's not a lot of news going on right now. There's not a lot of, there's not a lot of anything going on right now. Except because people are sheltered in. So I don't know what, I should have started a book club during this whole thing. It's not like I don't have a whole bunch of them to read piled up that I still have not read. I'm probably going to start reading. Well, I did start reading one. I'll probably pick it up this weekend. Because I've been kind of busy restructuring my company. With the coronavirus kind of shutting us in, I had time to think about things I want to do, things I don't want to do some restructuring. I'm having a good time doing that. I sleep better because, I move some stuff off. And listen, when you don't have anything but quiet time to think, that's a good thing. For some people, that's called meditation. It could be a form of meditation, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to go to my last song, and I'll be back after this song to give you my daily inspiration for the day. Stay tuned.
Walk slowly and talk slowly. You are. It's better knowing how to fall than to stumble. Living on the line with the truth all day. I've seen you on the radar so many times. I don't wanna end up hiding. I don't wanna end up fighting. So if you're coming close when I need you the most, slow it down. Talk slowly and talk. Yeah. Talk slowly. Better move slowly. Better move slowly. Better walk slowly and talk. Talk slowly. You are dangerous. I've gone through what you wanna give me. I've ended up as someone else. I've seen it from the dark side so many times. If your goal is to win me over, if you wanna give me closure, better love me and hold me and never give up. Slow it down. Walk slowly and talk slowly. Better move slowly. Better move slowly. Better walk slowly and talk slowly. You are oh yeah. Give me someone else. Better move slowly. Dark side. Better move slowly. Give me someone else. You are dark side. Dangerous. Walk slowly and talk slowly.
Boom. Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you a word of inspiration. And when I tell you this is a good one, like I always get some good ones, but this one is a real good one because it just resonate where we are right now. So here goes. Sometimes we can only find our true direction when we let the wind of change carry us. Oh my goodness, that gave me chills. Let me say that again. Sometimes we can only find our true direction when we let the wind of change carry us. Mimi Novik said that, and she was absolutely right. Let me tell you something. If it's one thing that I've learned during this pandemic is that one, life is short, and two, we spend so much time on stuff that's unnecessary that we miss our true calling, right? My true calling is to inspire people doing what I do right now, talking to you guys. I love doing this. And for the longest time, I knew I loved doing this, but I was doing all these other things, chasing money. I'm not gonna even front, chasing the dollar, right? And not giving my real, true passion a chance because I didn't see how this could be a way for me to earn a living. And then I realized people are earning a living, making millions, doing exactly what I'm doing. podcasting. The song started back. One that keeps playing. But anyway, I realized people are making millions of dollars doing something that they absolutely love, and this is in podcasts. And I said, even knowing that, I still was kind of like trying to figure out, okay, I should do this, I should do that, I should learn this, I should learn that. And I'm telling you, over the last 3 weeks, I was like, this is all I want to do. Even when things come to me, I want to do this podcast. I want to inspire people. I want to help people start their own podcast. You know what I mean? So sometimes to find your true direction, you got to let the wind of change carry you there. So sit back right now. Yes, this is a rough time for a lot of us, but take this time to just take a look at where you are. Take a look at what you want, and and take a look at how you're going to get there. Right? So instead of me doing so many other things, what I decided to do was take some time to learn more about how to grow my podcast. And when I tell you I've learned some amazing things over the last 3 weeks about how to do that, it's been amazing. Because it's like I was looking at this as a marketing tool for my marketing company versus looking at it as a business itself. And it really is a business itself. My show, Good Morning Gwinnett, is a business in itself. And I started to look at it like a business in itself, because I had to sit back and let this wind right here show me my true direction. And I'm so happy I did. So anyway, that's all I got for you today, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Thank you so much for listening to this show. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 45 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. If you like this episode, please subscribe to the show. Also, share the show with your friends and give it 5 stars. I need 5 stars. My goal is to get to 1 million for real this year. Last year, I kind of flaked a little bit. Not even flaked, but I kind of fell back because I didn't see the true vision of the show. Like, I wrote it down. It was a perfect vision. And then I got blinded by other stuff. All these different shiny objects. I got blinded. I'm not blinded this year. So I need your help in getting to that 1 million subscribers or 1 million download, or a combination of both. So be sure to share the show with your friends, like the show, subscribe to the show, give it 5 stars. Also, if you want to support the show, you can go over to goodmorninggwinnett.com, pick up one of my books. All of them are sold on Amazon. Order a t-shirt, become a sponsor of the show, purchase a banner ad on the show. There's so many ways to support the show, and I appreciate you for supporting me, so I can keep doing this show to continue to provide my community and the world at large information about what goes on here in Gwinnett County, Georgia. We are one of the largest counties inside of Georgia, and we're doing big things here in Gwinnett. So thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.